Just before we let you off the hook, here is our guest of the week. Patrick Ede is of PPC, a man that has traversed the ICT sector for close to 2 decades. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our guest of the week, Patrick Ede, with Ugochi Emmanuel.
Talking about technology, how, in your own perspective, has technology been utilized to improve the power sector?
Okay, so the PPC has a job today, still running. You know, the first portion of that job was to create with our OEM partner teleprotections and telecontrol for 65 substations and power stations across the country, and that's work. We are still doing that today. We have that job in running and then into the advanced stage. And you know, so with that, what have you improved? You can manage from Oshobo also through the links over the fiber or SDH links. You can see and control and shut down and manage the substations or power stations. You know.
With the use of technology.
Yeah. And then we have other things we use for some sites where it is not linked. We created some backup links, VSAT links, which is a network connections that you can also use to. And then we have OPGW, optical fiber, guy wires, running on top of power transmission lines today. And you connect those things, and that's the magic that changed some of the things you used to know, that you have to call on the radio and somebody there is going to wait on HF radios and wait coming from you, shut down. You can do it by your telephone straight.
So it has actually
moved, and you know, I think that stage is set for the other improvement that needs to be done. So,
as a stakeholder in this industry, in the power sector, and PPC holding the strength in the economy, why are we still in darkness? Why do we still have issues in power?
We attended a solar event in 2016. Yeah, and it was the time. It was like, oh, we're doing solar. We have 14 licensed solar companies to generate additional power to support our regular gas turbines and then hydros. And then suddenly it's quiet, and maybe because there are I believe there are some challenges with it. So the government, as I said, is an enabler for the environment that would potentially allow some private people to do things and then increase. If you look at, if somebody in America is talking, America is generating 4.3 terawatt of electricity, and you are the other one saying you are doing 5,000 megawatts. You're just starting, like somebody using what do I call it, a small torchlight compared to a beam light or and your own is just a small flash
compared to
what I have. So, and then we're not going to. Let's not talk about America. Let's look at our neighboring countries just within the West African coast, and then you see how they are moving. They have a plan. They have stable electricity. You rarely have generators. If you're in Ghana or something, when you switch on your generator, private generators, it doesn't happen easily. But here, generators, private generators, you generate your power, you do your water, you do everything, and they were not working. And I don't think, I'm believing and hoping that one day somebody will sit down and say, okay, let's do a roadmap, like what happened in ICT.
Since the regulation of the power sector, there's been inconsistency, or should I say there has been gaps in this power sector. What is the reason behind this?
If you have, we sold, but I know, you sold the power stations to people, to companies. That's a policy for that. You sold the distribution sector to somebody. That's a policy to that. So we need to have a harmonized arrangement. Okay, and then in fact, and then you have the discos are crying because they are distribution companies. They are crying because Well, they can take power and it's not getting to the consumer. That's one aspect. They also need to commit so much investment, knowing that what they had was they outdated transformers or one-day things, and if you also existing on something that the generation guys are also having issues because they can't generate enough electricity to support what is demanded.
All right. Considering all of these challenges we encounter in the nation, where do you see the power sector in another 5 years?
5 years is a period that transitions can go. It's a lot of time, and I can tell you, it depends on who is driving the government of the day, the government policy, good policies that we can get to reasonable. We may not need 100%, but at least you see the improvement coming. You can get 10,000 within 2 years. Then in 5 years, if you're going to be turning 15,000, 20,000, you will start seeing it. But it depends on the government of the day. I keep saying government because this side of the world is still being driven by government of the day. Their life policies they do. The investors can come in when they see that things are changing. You see investors. How did you get all the telcos for the ICT? Because they saw something good happening. People are now coming. I want to buy your own. I want to buy a license. And then every other day now you create a new license. More people want to buy. If you do the same power, you will see that 5 years is a lot of time, but then within that short time, I call long length of time, the change will be, if you're telling your child that you used
things were like this before,
they will not believe you because that's the same thing. So, nice policies set by government, enabling an environment for the investors to come in and invest in power sector. Things will change in 5 years.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ede. Thank you so much. It was nice having you here.